Hey guys, it's System, and this is all the mods stick to this guy. Hope everyone is well, have an amazing day. Let's go ahead and jump back into this pretty cool pack here. So, I got a lot of sleep in between videos, feeling a lot better, and yeah, pretty pumped to be back here. I did go ahead and set up some nitro seeds and some nether star. I was going to call that netherite, but anyway, nether stars and some quartz enriched iron. So I got those seeds going. These ones here actually need crux underneath them, so you just see they're set up here. I thought they were going to have to go on insanium too, but they don't, which is nice. You get out of my inventory. There you go. We head down here though. You actually see the crux underneath them directly. So if you actually go to the crux here, these aren't very hard recipes. I just had to make those, place underneath, and pretty simple, right? So let's get that part, I guess, out of the way. Let's go ahead and head back up here. There you go. Then over here, I set up a room. This is going to be for the reactor we're going to set up today. We're definitely going to be setting up the Powah reactor, so that is pretty awesome. And what else did I do? Anything? I set up a bunch of recipes, I think. Not too much. We're going to go ahead and upgrade our crafters before anything. Because, yeah, we're massively running out of space. I actually had to make a new one. And I guess that's a thing. But, yeah, we'll get that done first. I do have a couple more recipes in my inventory. This is going to be for the processors. I haven't automated these yet. Figured we'd do that really quickly. So let's actually grab that and that. Get that done. Make sure it works. And if so, we can move on to these here. These actual awesome crafters. You make like an iron, a gold, a diamond, and a netherite. Netherite one apparently has, I think, 81 processors, or already 81 processors, 81 patterns, sorry, and base speed of 125, which sounds fantastic. So let's go ahead and see if we can get that done. Yep, go ahead and throw a crafter on there. Sweet. We're just going to do it in this machine too, for all that it matters. Although I will have to filter it if it goes through this machine, but at the same time, I don't really care. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll probably still use basic ones for, I guess, processing patterns like this one. Just because it really doesn't matter how fast they are most of the time. Input from the top, that should be good. That actually should be okay, because I already have the actual processor recipe. So if I go to withering, which is going to be one of the ones we need here, and try to make 20, I messed up the binding recipe apparently. Let's go fix that real quick. But it looks like everything else is okay. It'd be this one right here, right? Let's go upstairs and actually fix that. Sweet. And be here, right? Go do you. Yes, it's actually using flax from Silent Year for whatever reason. Sweet and sweet. I'm really bad at looking at my recipes when I make them anyway. It's just, something I always mess up. Go ahead and put you back in there. And now see if we could actually do withering. Withering. And these should work, other than, like I said, I have to go do filtering. So I should see that machine just go non-stop. Yep. And they're probably in here. Oh, terracotta. I did terracotta earlier too. I forgot to grab the last two. But anyway, once I add these to the filter, they should be fine. Where am I filtering these? Oh, I didn't even think about that. It's not a filter. I need to import. So I still haven't moved this, right? And this chest will end up being a different chest for pulling in the system later. I'll probably do like a white and then just color, then another one. And import from that for most processing recipes. Right now, this is my only like main one because I've been using the drawer wall. But I actually want to import here. So I guess we actually need an importer. Go ahead and grab an importer. There we go. We haven't had to automate too many recipes yet, to be honest. Let's go ahead and grab you. That'll work. Sweet. And we'll set this up really sloppy for right now, but at least it'll work, right? So we'll just do, I guess, one here, and I'll move this later. Do that, and pop that there. Then go ahead and grab you. Pop you in the importer. Make sure it's on whitelist, right? There you go. And now if I put those in there, they should go in the system, right? Sweet. Probably need to add some speed upgrades, but that's actually pretty good. So now we can actually make our processors, and that's actually the main thing. And now I guess all we need is probably recipes for all the crafters. So let's actually get that done. Sweet. I don't want to have to do this manually. Oh, wait a sec. Did I just see something? Yeah, why is it doing that? Don't do these things. Let's go. Let's get that on yellowed. Anyway, crafter. Sweet. And we need that there. I don't know why it's trying to grab a pink one, but anyway. So that was the iron. Let's go ahead and grab the gold. Did it grab that? Now it needs the specific ones. I guess it's just that first here, which is kind of messed up. There we go. And that should be everything there, right? I think so. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's go see if these recipes actually work. Wait, we'll throw it into this one. May take a little bit because, yeah, it's going to have to do quite a bit of smeltering. And it's going to pull that stuff pretty slowly. At the same time, should be fine. I swear they've made these elevators work in a smaller radius. Before, if I was this close, see, it worked there. Usually, Yeah, now it's working. Sometimes it seems like I have to be like right on top of it for me to be able to go up and down. I may replace them with something else because they've actually been agitating me. So I had too many of those. Let's go ahead and grab a crafter and see if we can actually straight up make this. Looks like it wants to. Let's go ahead and do that. Awesome. And we should be able to actually watch it here. Oh, is that actually done? Let's go to a crafter here. Crafter. Oh, it's actually on only craftables. There you go. Another right crafter. And we actually have one. So I should be able to move all our recipes into this one, actually, which is kind of funny. Let's go do this here. No, we need the actual wrench, right? This one. There you go. Make sure it's pointed forward. And is that like the on color? I hope so. But look at the size of this thing. It's actually silly. Okay, yeah. Let me move over all my crafting recipes, and then we'll probably move on to something else here. We need to get into what we're going to be getting into. Like I said, it's going to be power, but we also have to automate. What is the material we need to automate? Dry ice. Okay, the next thing we're going to work on here, like I said, it's going to be packed ice for the reactor. It's actually a coolant for the reactor, so we're going to get that done here in a second. Should probably set up this recipe. I just haven't yet. Already set up a couple more recipes here. I have one for blue ice. So we're going to turn the, I'll show you what I did down here. I actually made it so there's a drawer connected to the system now of the packed ice. So I moved the pedestal over here. It's just being pulled in. It's going to buffer, what, 2048, which should be more than enough. This thing is insanely fast, too. Like, I have the max speed upgrade on it from the enchanting. You can see there, it's just going up like 1,000 a second or so. It's actually pretty crazy. But we craft that directly. So the packed ice, right? So we go to packed here. Check that. Go here, go to use on it. See there, we crafted directly up the blue ice. Then we go to use on that one. We have to do, oh, what is this one? Packed ice. Okay, I thought it was going to let me do it again. I was a little confused. Anyway, use on that. Where's the recipe there for the dry ice? Let's just go here. Dry ice. There you go. We have to run it through the energizing orb. And then, yeah, just get that done there to dry ice. The reason we need this, like I said, it's a coolant for the reactor. So it says right here. So you need to cool it down using a coolant like water. Also, you can use a solid coolant like snow or ice for extra coldness. Solid coolant require liquid coolant to work. So you have to have the water in there. Then you can use this coolant slot. That's basically what I'm understanding. So we're going to get that done. So anyway, this recipe is a little weird too. But anyway, we'll kind of cover that in a second. Let's drop that off. We have a recipe here. That'll be our blue ice. This will be our blue ice. This one will go in the machine, right? So that's our dry ice. This one will actually just go to a crafter. I made 3 of these. I don't know how many we're going to need. This is a lot of space, but I'll probably do one more just to even it out so I can set up a 2x2. That should handle us, I should say, cover us on recipes for a little bit there. Anyway, that's good there. So I have this, I have this, I have this, and I have that. I'm just wondering if there's anything else I need. Importer, that actually should be good, right? I think that'll handle the recipe. Yeah, let's go see if we can set this up. Okay, where would I put this? Somewhere around here somewhere. We'll just pop it right there. This thing doesn't need power. Oh, we need one of those lasers too. It's actually, what are they called there? Energizers? Where are they at? They are right here. Guess we can make one of the next level ones. This is what we'll do. Let's do that. Sweet. And we can actually move this up to nitro. We don't need a bunch of this, actually. It doesn't take much power, right? Nitro, what's that take? Nitro capacitor, and this. That actually looks pretty easy. I may actually make that recipe. Do I want to do that one? Let's go to nitro. I guess it would be up here, right? Let's go to Powah. Probably the better way of doing it. Just set that. Is that quartz? Yeah, any block quartz. It's going to do the dorky thing again. Go ahead and craft one, I suppose. Sweet. We actually got one. We can fix the recipe. Awesome. And is there anything else weird here? Is that just a normal casing? Because if so, I think I have that. Doesn't it tell you when you go over the recipe? Let's go to, here. Let's go to nitro again. Sweet. This. Green. Does that tell me, does that mean everything's okay? I think that means everything's okay, right? I think. I think. Anyway, we'll pretend. So that recipe is good. I don't know if I have the nitro capacitor, though. Nitro. Yeah, I definitely don't. It does not have that. I thought it turned blue if you had all the crafting recipes. Isn't that the way it works? I thought that's the way it works. We need the nitro capacitor. Capacitor. It's in, if I could just hunt it down. There you go. Sweet. Yeah, see, that one turned blue. Anyway, that's good there. Sweet. Let's head over here. Let's drop that off and that off. Let's see if we can actually make this. I think we can. I think that's all the recipes. So I actually go to nitro now. Tell it to craft one of those. Let's drop that off. Sweet. And it's missing clay balls? Seriously? I have to teach you clay balls, man. Clay. Actually go up here, I guess. Clay. There's one more step. Let's go ahead and do that right there. We can actually make that recipe super easy. And then we're pretty much good, I think. So let's try that out. We're going to fill up our crafters fast, apparently, just with these little tiny recipes. Because I'm going to be doing so much with essence. It's going to be handling half the stuff most of the time. Anyway, let's go to nitro. And not that one. We want this one here. And that looks good. And then we'll just kind of let it go. See if it's actually going to craft everything. Crafted everything. And that's actually it. That's actually super fast. Let's go ahead and grab you. Awesome. Looks like those crafters are going to be a good time. Anyway, put this. I guess we just need let's just put a point directly here, actually. I want to make sure this thing gets max power. So let's do a flux point. Looks like this one's already configured. Yep, we'll just pop that on top. And that looks good there. It's getting power at a pretty good pace. I like that. And it's pulling out about 3,000 tick. So that is good. Then we're going to want to do this somehow. Which way would we do this? Let's put that up there, I guess. Yes, we'll pump down into it. And then I'll be able to kind of clean it up a little bit here in a second. Maybe that right there. Awesome. Then we'll need a cable over here. So we'll do that. Probably don't want to throw your cables on the ground unless you're really angry. Awesome. And then I guess we need a recipe in there, right? So we'll do that. And this is going to be the trick that actually makes it work, right? So this right here. Oh, this needs to be going at the crafter, actually. So how would I do that? Let's go grab a... I need to be able to access that. I guess I could do it from right there. Can I actually place that on top of this? I'll explain this in a second. But anyway, there you go. That's not going to work. I need this to aim the right way. There we go. That's fine. And can we rotate this with that? No, let's go hunt down our smart wrench. Sweet. And then that way. I'm going to set that at about like 100 ticks. There you go. So the way this kind of crafts here, this thing technically has like 6 slots in it, but the recipe for the dry ice only takes 2 slots. If it pumps all the stuff in there automatically, say if I make like 30 recipes, it's going to put too much dry ice up there. It's going to occupy all the slots. It's going to mess up the recipe. This is going to be a way of limiting that, right? So we're going to set it to this here. But the other thing we're going to do is go change the setting in the actual crafter. And it's going to be redstone pulse inserts next set. So every time it'll set the items, it'll wait for a redstone pulse, then it'll send the items again, so on and so forth. So that should be enough time to be able to complete the craft. Because this craft is only like 10,000 RF or something like that. Yeah, super easy. And these, what can the... they move, the nitros. How much power do they actually energize per second? Oh, it's 3,000 a tick. So yeah, like 3 ticks, 4 ticks, that's done. So anyway, let's go see if that actually works. Let's go. It's up here. This, you see, I'm getting rid of these elevators, I swear. Anyway, let's go to dry ice. Sweet. Let's actually see if we can craft one. There you go. And if this works. Oh, I didn't actually set it to import either, did I? Yeah, we got one stuck in there. Okay, that's kind of dorky. We just need to import it. So actually grab a importer. Doesn't matter where that goes. Just put it like right there. There you go. And grab a couple cables. I guess we can feed that right back into the crafter. There we go. And then the timer fired right now. I only made it to make 1, right? Let's go ahead and make like 5. Because that's actually what going to determine if this actually works, right? So actually, let's do like 10. Sweet. So far, so good. There we go. I could probably make it a little faster, but that's actually fast enough. Yeah, that works fine. That works fine. I could speed this up too, like I said, but I think I'm going to leave it just like that. But that totally automates dry ice, super simply. But yeah, this thing's a little weird to automate with the extra slots and stuff. So you really need a method that limits inventories. We could have used XNet or something too, but we don't have like the old transfer nodes where I had like that one where you could set how many items go into an inventory, or we don't have the old thermal piping that had an upgrade for that, or the conduits that had an upgrade for that. So this is a solution that works pretty well with these crafters here. So that is pretty awesome. And I guess we can move on next to the actual reactor. This is actually the next part of it. And I think I can straight up just automate these. That's what it seems like, right? Let's go see if I can actually just set up a recipe for those. If I go do that, grab you, sweet. I think I have everything. We'll know in a second. If not, I'll go do this myself. But anyway, let's do that. Go ahead and hunt down the actual reactor recipe. Sweet. And we need 36 of these, right? Let's go ahead. 30, 90, 20, yeah, 36. So that would be, I think you get 4 per. So that'd be like 9 recipes. 11, yeah, looks like it's ready to go. Okay. Actually, is that actually really done? Okay, these crafters are ridiculous. Let's go to reactor. Look at that, already finished. Let's go see if we can put this down right away. If so, I'm going to go craft a couple more things and we're going to finish this off. Yeah, this thing's really cool. How it kind of, I might end up 2 in this room too, but for right now I'm just going to do 1. But let's just put it down. Yeah, it just pulls the blocks out of your inventory too. I really like that. Look at this, man. It does all the multi-block work for you. That is too cool. Sweet. So this is the reactor here, the nitro level. This is actually the top level. Auto mode. Oh, don't do that. We're going to want that on. The reactor will stop when full and start when it has less than 70% energy. So it's kind of like the reactor from Big Reactors. The mod dev from Big Reactors, I actually spoke to him recently. They actually have content coming up for that soon. Within the next, he didn't really say how long, but he made it sound like it's going to be not too long. After like 6 years, we're going to have new content for Big Reactors, which is going to be amazing. But yeah, I think we're ready to pretty much get this set up here. I think this is like the PowerPoints. Not sure what that is. I guess we'll figure this out. So I went ahead and set up a couple more recipes here. I want to try out the power mod, not the power mod, but the actual batteries from Powah, because they're upgradable batteries. So I went ahead and set up a recipe for the nitro and the ender cells, and it actually took like 10 seconds to craft. It was super fast. I was trying to figure this out though. The ender cell, it's a little weird here. When you first get it, it has no power in it, right? So if I go to this channel here, this thing actually has like 12 channels. Has no power in it, so you can't actually store any power in it in this channel. This channel was 0, 0 as well, but what you can do is throw these in here. So you just shift click, put them in, and it upgrades it. And it upgrades it again, and each one upgrades at 140 million. So I've already put like 12 or 13 in there, whatever it takes to get to 1.6 billion. Pretty crazy. And I had it hooked up to our power for like 20 minutes there, and it built up, which is crazy. But now we have 1.6 billion RF that we can actually store. So this is what we used to kind of store our power and move it around. That was the plan there. We're going to go ahead and grab a plug. We're going to need one of them. We have our sink. We have our crafting guard. I think we have everything. So let's go hunt down our actual reactor. Sweet. Because this thing's going to produce a fair amount of power, I think. So we should be ready for it. So let's go do that. Sweet and sweet. Then we need the actual exporter, because that's how we're going to move things into it. And that's cool. Then we're also going to need a sink, right? So let's actually set up the sink here. It doesn't say anywhere in the book too what these points are for. I don't know if they're just there for decoration or what have you, but yeah, it doesn't really tell you. I thought these might be power taps, so they might be. I guess we'll figure that out. Let's go here and grab a fluid pipe. Let's get water in there before anything. So sweet. Oh yeah, I can access it here, can't I? So that's in there. This is the temperature. This is the power. And I don't know what the factor means or how that works, but that's fine. And this thing's actually ready to go, right? So if I go in there now and grab some uranite. Oh, did I set up the recipe for the uranite? I can't remember. Let's drain that for a second. It's not letting me do it, so I'm guessing not. No, it's not. Okay. We need to set up that recipe. That is kind of important. Go ahead and get that one done. Sweet. Uranite. Let's go ahead and do that. I still have no clue what to call this stuff. I'm just going to wing it here. So that's a recipe right there. That's good. Then we want to make sure that's actually in a crafter. Let's pop it in there. Now we should be able to automatically export that stuff. Although it's going to export this stuff either way. So let's actually put this here. The way these crafting cards work, they don't actually craft until the system's out of it. So that is how it works. Let's just do it this way. Sweet. And then I guess we can just export. I should have kept one on me, but let's go to uran. Go, drag one of those into there. And that should now be producing power. Did that just turn green? So that might be the off-on light, basically. So this thing is producing already 60,000. It's going down. Maybe that's heat. Yeah, the heat's going up. And that's going down. So obviously water can't keep up with it. I don't know if it's going to stabilize somewhere. Yeah, it's going to stabilize at 350. That looks like it's going to be about 57, 50, 56. Yeah. Anyway, it's going up super fast. Let's go ahead and hunt down the next part of this. The carbon, I guess, would be the coal. The coal is supposed to make it more efficient. So I think we can see the efficiency on there somewhere. Yeah, right there, right? 0.4287. There we go. Let's put that in there and see if that changes. This here. Sweet. Yeah, that didn't change at all. That might be a temperature issue too. So I didn't see the coal. Actually, oh, it didn't actually export it either because I didn't put a crafting card in there. That might help. There you go. Sweet. Wait a second. What is going on here? Crafting card, coal. That should be good. What do you mean there's no coal in there? Let me put a coal in there for a second. I'll figure that out. Now I can't even watch anything. Let's go pop one of those down. Sweet. That's going to drain the power out. I'm just curious about the... Actually, no, the coal increased the usage. Okay, that's cool. I read that wrong. I swear it said it would increase the efficiency. Carbon materials like coal wood will improve the fuel efficiency and will add 180 degrees. That's definitely not what happened there. We're up to 60,000 RF tick though. That's cool. Let's go ahead and I guess we just do it here. Redstone, do here. I'm wondering why is it not exporting coal? Like what's going on there? Is it because it's trying to buffer this first? No. Why would that not be exporting coal? Huh, let's try redstone. Let's go here. Let's go to redstone. Go ahead and craft one of them. Sweet. Awesome. Put that in there. I know I set up that recipe. That's the thing, right? Yeah, so you put one in there. The redstone's working. Did I put charcoal in there? Coal. I might have to go fix that recipe. I think that might be the issue. Let's just put some in there for right now. And now put it up to 70-some thousand RF tick, which is pretty cool. And I guess we just finish off with dry ice, right? Dry ice. And I'll have to go fix that coal recipe, but outside of that, that should be working pretty good. So that put... I'm just curious what that's going to jump up to. I guess the heat's coming down now really quickly, though. That's cool. Let's go ahead and I guess grab another dry ice. Should have put one into the filter first, but totally derping. Go ahead and do that there. That's cool. That should start coming in, hopefully. So that one's working. So it's just a coal. I must, maybe I didn't do the coal recipe. I thought I did. Either way, the recipe dropped all the way down to 29 degrees. The actual temperature, I mean. And it's generating 114,000 RF tick. Is that what this thing produces? Are you serious? That's actually crazy. Okay, well, I guess we just ramped up our power. Let's just put it at a nice even 110,000. Yeah, this reactor's kind of neat, but it seems really simple at the same time. And this now, I should be able to just plug into this, right? Wait, what? Plug. I have a plug right here, yeah. Let's go ahead and grab that. Sweet. Let's actually select a channel, right? Awesome. And this thing had some weird kind of side settings. I think we need to set it to extract. What are the options? Extract, receive, off, extract, receive. We just want extract, I think. I think now we can pull that into our system, and that should work there. So cool. We actually just started producing a massive amount of power. I just need to fix my coal. And there's another thing I want to do too now that we have all this power. So actually go grab these real quick. Let's grab that there. Go ahead and grab you. That's good. We don't need these here either. Go. That's so much packed ice. I don't know what to do with it. Anyway, let's go ahead and toss that all in there. That looks good. That looks good too. Let's go to a controller. Awesome. And we should be able to charge one of these pretty quick here. Basically, we can make a creative controller. So we might as well go do that, right? I'll probably need a casing. Let's do that. I'm not going to use the controller we have just because then I won't be able to access my system for a few minutes. Because this is going to take some time. Because I think these things still only move like 3,000 RF tick, right? How many of these would we make? Maybe 5? Go. Let's do that. Sweet. And wait for them to get done. Doesn't take very long with these crafters. Awesome. Right there. That looks good. And that looks good. So we should be ready to go here. Cool. Okay. Where can I do this? Let's do this here. Someone told me too, these cables, yeah, they're cool. One cool thing about the power cables is you can walk through them. There's no collision. That's actually really neat. How much does this cable move? Is that 90? You know, 90? Okay, that can actually support these, right? That's good, because these only move 3,000. So they're actually set up to move mass amounts of them, I guess. There, and, oh, not there. There you go. Guess we're going to need one more of those, what are those things called? Diffusing orbs or energizing orbs. Go grab an orb here. What does it actually need? It needs a casing. Yep, we make that. And we might be able to make that now. So that's good. Ooh, I went up by mistake. Hit over here. And we should be able to start charging this at, what would that be? Like 15,000 RF a tick, which is not too bad. Go ahead and grab the controller, pop it in there. There you go, it's charging. So when that gets to 420 million RF, which doesn't look like it's going to take very long, yeah, it'll be fully charged, which is pretty awesome. And we will have a creative controller on top of everything else. So apparently they saw my cheese coming, they wouldn't let me speed it up. I was hoping I could put this directly on a point and just like pump out massive amounts of power out of them. It doesn't seem like a thing I could do, so that's unfortunate. They seem to have a max input of 3,000 per tick, so there's no way of getting around that. And yeah, that's definitely a thing. But it's at 100 million. I'll let it go. And I'm probably going to go ahead and actually end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys will have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.